I made it to late November 2018. Wow. Thanks to Ali and Tiny. What an amazing adventure. Historians will never actually know what's been going on in the last few years. Well, people have been distracted with Brexit and Trump and other nonsense. It is pretty certain that cannabis has been taken off the market. I believe for most people, genuine cannabis ceased to be available in 2014. Some people have had some uplifting stuff in the following years, but it's now getting to the point where people are realizing that they're not involved in a worldwide community that is improving things through the use of cannabis, exposing and correcting what is wrong, and discovering and enhancing and creating what is right. That ain't happening. Not happening. I actually knew that cannabis was being wiped out before I left Glastonbury in 2012. I was going to give up. My dog had been stolen from me, and I was still able to get genuine cannabis, but I could see that the town was going over to cocaine and that cannabis was on the way out. And I also knew from my experiences around the millennium that Glastonbury was used as a sort of test tube for handling the drugs culture. If it worked in Glastonbury, it would work around the rest of the country. I'm not trying to prove this to anyone. I just happen to know that's what happened. Cocaine, gentrification, exclusion of the poor people, and those poor people were put onto the fake cannabis, which is of no good, no benefit really, and offered the option of cocaine or heroin. That's what happened. Anyway, I'm amazed that I carried on for another 6 years, sharing as much as I could. No, I've got the idea, I've got a hope, but I've no way of proving it, that maybe there is a culture of young people who have learned from what I've been teaching in my way, and maybe there are people who are sharing cannabis the way I wanted it to be used, and keeping it very secure. They're not enjoying lively social get-togethers on cannabis. I cannot see that happening anywhere. And all public entertainment venues, pubs and clubs, seem to be dominated by cocaine, which seems pointless and confusing to me. Doesn't even reduce your loneliness. Yeah. So I've really done as much as I can. I'm in a position where the only human contact I've got is a support worker that works for the corrupt St Mungos that I've been trying to expose for years. So they're just making sure, is he not dead yet? All right? Is he not dead yet? Is he not dead yet? So they send a man round every week and he's my support worker, and he makes me feel that I'm shit because I'm sitting surrounded by incredible pictures of just tiny little bits of an incredible adventure I've been having over all these years. And when he leaves, I'm left thinking, well, yeah, he said the other day, you've got all these memories of that make you sad. What the fuck is he talking about? Things that make me sad. How I've managed to survive terrible dirty tricks, being put out onto the pavement again and again and again, a civilised human being, for saying that cannabis is a good thing and you should get these junkies in the hostels off heroin, get them off crack cocaine, wipe it out of our society, but it seems it's too late. It's here to stay. It's the weed that gets kicked out. Well, forgive them what they know not what they do. Fucking hate cocaine, man. You know, maybe a good buzz when you try it, but it doesn't do anything for the rest of the world. There's no compassion, no empathy. You don't even discover what love is about, which is the most important thing that you could learn. So, and now, the end is near. I ain't got time really to look back, you know, because one may have a lot of wonderful, beautiful experiences that one could look back on, but hey, the people that shared these experiences ended up sharing unhappy experiences. So, there's not all that many of your past triumphs that you can look back on, because especially if you've lived a very go-for-it life, there are an awful lot of things that went wrong after they were beautiful. The Beatles, and the incredible string band, you know, Monty Python's Flying Circus, you know, they were meeting up every week for fun. No. Reality moves on. Oh yeah, I love cannabis. I haven't had any for ages. It's beautiful. Makes me feel that I love everyone. Now I can walk down the road and I can see what's wrong with everybody. It used to be that I could walk down the road and not see what's most wrong and see what is right about them. I used to be able to see what people wanted to be, what they loved about themselves, and I used to feed that back to them, and I used to enjoy being high in public. I wasn't really scared of anyone. If I found I was looking at somebody that made me feel scared, I moved the other way immediately. Yeah. It's great. Great life. Love is the best part. I mean, sex was a lot of fun. Music was great. Dancing was great. Art. Gardening. Walking. History. Oh, that Wikipedia. It's great. When I was younger, I paid £10 an hour to look at Wikipedia if I could have afforded it. Give me all the information I want. Yeah. Hope you're having a good time. Love yourself. I do.